Good morning. I'm back with another video. Last week you had this assignment on homophones from K5 Learning, and I want to go over some strategies that I use to help me choose the correct homophone. So let's begin. So as you see, I have two definitions for each one of my sentences with a homophone. Look at the first one. It says, "Have you ever been to Canada?" So been is spelled two different ways. Remember, homophones, they sound alike, but they're spelled different and have different meaning. So this definition of bin is the edible seed of a plant. And some people said pronounce it bin, or some people pronounce it bean. I like to pronounce it bean. So the edible seed of a plant. And then been is to come or go in the past tense. So when I look at the sentence, I have to think about which one of these words is logical. Have you ever the edible seed of a plant? Or have you ever went somewhere and came back? Have you ever been to Canada? So definition 2, my second definition, makes more sense. So I'm going to go ahead and circle that one. Okay, and I used the dictionary to define the homophones before I began. So I hope you have a dictionary. The second sentence, there is a sewing machine and an ironing board in that room. So the first definition of board is a flat, usually rectangular piece of material for a special purpose. And then that board, the second definition, B-O-R-E-D, the state of being weary and restless through lack of interest. So now that I have definitions, I need to see which one is logical, which one makes sense. There's a sewing machine and an ironing board. So I know that an ironing board is a flat surface that you put your clothes on to iron. So the first definition is more logical, and it fits the definition that is in the dictionary. The third sentence, how much is the taxi fare? Fare is spelled two different ways, F-A-R-E and F-A-I-R. So, how much is the taxi fare to the hotel? The first definition of fare is the price charged to transport a person. The second definition of fare is free from self-interest, prejudice, or favoritism. Wasn't talking about showing favoritism. So, I know that the first definition, fare, makes more sense. The price charged to transport a person. When you ride a taxi or an Uber or a bus, you have to pay your fare. So I'm going to go ahead and circle F-A-R-E. This fare is the type of fare. Are you being fair? Did you let both students do that activity? Okay. The fourth sentence. I've heard the French version of this song. Heard. Two different definitions. The first one, which is spelled H-E-R-D, it means a large group of animals of one kind kept together. Does that have anything to do with a song? And then this heard, H-E-A-R-D, is past tense and past particle of hear. Can you hear? So I've heard the French version of this song. That means you hear it, and it's happened already in the past, so we use the past tense heard. So because I looked these words up in a dictionary, that's my strategy for choosing the correct homophone. And if you don't have a physical dictionary at home, you can always look on a cell phone at Webster.com for dictionaries, or you could download an app to your technology devices. Okay, the next sentence. The cut will heal up in a few days. There's two definitions of heal used. H-E-A-L, and that means to make free from injury or disease. And this heel, H-E-E-L, is the back of the human foot. So the cut will the back of the human foot up in a few days. Is that logical? Or do it make more sense for a cut to be free from injury or disease in a few days? If you chose this heel, you are correct. Because if you have a cut, eventually it will heal over time. And time can be a few days. All right, the next one. He ate the entire box of chocolate. There's ate, ATE, which is past tense of eat. It means that it already happened. You already ate the delicious meal. Or the number 8, a number that is one more than 7. So he ate the entire box of chocolate. Which one of those definitions are logical? Yes, correct. 8, ATE is logical. It makes the most sense using our definitions. And our last sentence, it says, please write your name on this piece of paper. So write like directions, left and right, or write inscribing characters or symbols on a surface. Well, it doesn't make sense to say a piece of paper going right. So I know that my definition, WRITE, is the correct definition because when you write, you inscribe symbols, which are letters, on a piece of paper or whatever you're writing your name on. So remember, if you're struggling with homophones, make sure that you get a dictionary or use a dictionary to look up the different homophones, and it will help you choose the correct homophones every time. Thank you for watching.